Were you safe with Coach Pecknold or reflections?
Congratulations to VU. I thought they played hard today. I thought our guys did too. Certainly we're disappointed to lose in overtime like that. But I thought our guys competed hard and battled. And it's early in the season. We got some things we need to clean up, but there's a lot of positives.
Questions for Coach Pecknold?
Brand, last year you guys won 20 of the 26 games when you scored first. Just how frustrating is it to come out of the weekend losing a game and tying a game when you guys scored first?
Well, I think it's just in the end, like you look at the, it's 5, 6, 7 practices in, 2 games to open up against, arguably top 10 teams in the country, and we'd like a little better result, but we were certainly in both games, and if for a bounce here or a bounce there, or a little better attention to details, we come out with a better result.
And did you get a chance to get an explanation or see that last goal and what your thoughts on it?
I didn't get an explanation. I'm not going to comment on it yet.
Coach, a couple of your natural wingers, Bo Peeper, Craig Martin, are your top face-off men today. How do you think that's gone so far?
Yeah, Bo took a lot of draws last year. He did a good job with it. Marty's getting better. Kevin Duane was much better, so it's a work in progress. We've gotten better. Game, I guess 2 games in the exhibition. We're getting better with it, so it'll come for us.
And you mentioned Kevin Duane. What do you think about his play tonight, playing against a former his former?
He was good. He was good. He was good both games this weekend. He was really good, playing hard. He's a little different role. He's getting more ice time. He's killing penalties, and happy with how Kevin plays.
Coach, Alex Whalen, 2 goals, 2 games. What can you say about the young gun?
Yeah, he just keeps getting better. He's got that great release, and he's starting to pick the corners better. But I think more than that is his compete level. He's what we're all about. We just got to get a few more guys in that same range with how hard he hunts the puck. And tonight, there's a lot of good things tonight, but we just didn't play offense enough. We didn't have the puck enough. We got to possess it and win races and make some plays down low.
Brand, how important is it to have Luke Shiplow who can play both defense and forward, especially when Chase Christie wasn't in the lineup?
Yeah, Ship did a good job tonight. Obviously we didn't know. We thought Chase could play today, and that was a late scratch. So he jumps in there, and I thought he had a good game. And Devin Moore jumped in. He didn't play a ton, but Devin did a good job, and he didn't know he was going to play until late. So it's nice when you have players that can jump in and fill in for guys. Obviously, there's no way we're going to replace Chase. He's one of our top 3 or 4 players, so that certainly hurt us.
How do you think Keith played today?
I think Keith was good. I thought we got a good eval on him of his strengths. You can see why he's a high NHL draft pick, and we saw some things of what he needs to work on, what we can work on with.
Brand, it seemed like, at least in the early going, whether it was after the whistle or during the play, there was a heightened level of intensity. It seemed like you guys were willing to take a penalty to try to maybe get VU's big guns off their game. Is that part of the game plan going in?
No, we shouldn't be willing to take a penalty. We took some bad penalties tonight, really selfish penalties, so we need to clean that area up.
What do you think of Brogan Rafferty's play? With it seemed like he got a little bit more minutes with Chase out of the lineup.
Yeah, I thought Brogan was really good tonight. I thought he makes plays, and he defended well, and he was going up against, obviously they've got plenty of first-round picks to go around on those top 2 lines. Kachuk's not there yet, but he'll be one. So I thought he was really good tonight. I thought Fortunato was really good. I thought we had a good game. Certainly would have been easier for us to play if we had Chase. He eats up a lot of minutes, but it is what it is. We move on.
Brand, what do you think it says about your program as a whole when you guys only have 3 NHL draft picks, when their roster's completely loaded with it? What do you think it says about the state of the program right now?
I think the last 5, 6, 7 years we've always had 2 or 3 a year. We'd like to get more, and we tend to get a lot of kind of late bloomers, and like a Timmy Clifton and kids that do really well. Bryce Van Braven, Connor Jones, and he played in the NHL last year. He never got drafted, so we've done well with those type of kids. I think those things can change down the road. Certainly BU. They're right now they're killing everybody in recruiting. They've got I don't know how many draft picks they have in the stands tonight. It's pretty impressive that you can do things like that. BU is at a different level right now from anyone.
Obviously, you're not about moral victories, but are you a little bit satisfied that a good test for your team first weekend, to tie BC, and then I thought played pretty well against BU and just barely come up short?
Yeah. I'm not a big moral victory guy, but I do like the way we played this weekend. We definitely. You know, we made mistakes, both games, which you expect early on, but I thought our battle level was really good. I thought we played to our identity. It wasn't perfect. We gotta get some kids, some of these freshmen more up to speed with that. Like, some of these freshmen are really good hockey players, and we didn't give them a lot of ice time, but they're gonna help us win games. We need a few more weeks of practice and a few more games, and they'll help us.
Any other questions? Thank you.
All right, thank you.